now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim. Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Showing the slab in today's game, Sam Aldegari. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to get underway. This is Anthony Siegler, and that's how this game gets started.
Ball.
Aldegari, 24 years old, and he was born in Italy. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
That one almost got him. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And that drops in for a strike. Just starting things out here in Angel Stadium. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2 stays alive.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Sit down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
And here is Wilyer Abreu. Fouled off left side. And the lefty with the 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And that's it for a strike. 0-1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. A two-run shot, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now a chance for Caleb Durbin. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back in Anaheim, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Ranger Suarez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Ball 1.
Now he breaks his bat. The flip, and they get the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Number 43 in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Suarez, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Red Sox already leading. Just
inside, ball 3.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Inside,
now it
ball
bounces
2.
away. Can't squeeze it. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Man at second. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4 to a board.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that is out of play. One out. Runners at first and second. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Designated hitter, Josh Lowe.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-1 now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 2-2. In the air to left, down the line. Durant on the move. Can't make the catch.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Joe Adell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 3-2. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. And that is that. Angels strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Little dribbler up along third, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Andrew Monasterio up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And ball one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball 2.
That's off the mark. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adele.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And that drops in for a strike. Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And started him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
Fought off foul.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
On the ground, right side. Over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Jonathan Walton.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan Walton. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground. Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That's a ball.
Walton off of first with 2 away. In the dirt.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Step off throw to first. Walton back on a dive. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground to the left. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Pulls that one foul. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Ball.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to short, Neto. Tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Rafaela.
Two down, bases empty. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. Inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2.
That's where you
ball
want
two.
it. It's a good miss.
That one the other way.
Nope.
And
Foul ball.
foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Nope.
3-2 now.
Outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
But when you see that many pitches in an
next for the
at-bat,
Red
your
Sox,
chances of
right
succeeding
fielder,
go up.
Julio
And
Abreu.
right there, we see the result.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Man on second, 2 down. He finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Angels nothing. Back in Anaheim, now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. That's out.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Third baseman, number 43.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they can't get the out.
First baseman.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
One down. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel.
No, inside.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And another ball. So a walk
That's outside.
puts
Ball
runners at
4.
first and second.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at
Center
bat.
fielder, Jorge Soler.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
2 on, 1 out. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And the 0-2.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Josh Lowe. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
That's a ball.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Late swing fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt. Kicks away from the catcher. Low up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
2 on, 2 outs. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Can't glove it cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Start of the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
He was late there, strike 1.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The 2-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Red
At the
Sox,
plate, Romy Gonzalez. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Gonzalez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The lefty, the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now the Gary delivers. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Jaron Duran.
Lined into right. He's got it.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andrew Monasterio. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Broken back, ground ball to second. Well, they get the force, and that'll do it. Boston strands a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom 4, so in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler.
Wade Meckler.
On the ground at first. Gonzalez steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Angels.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Donovan Watson.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field.
No,
And that's a foul ball. Whoa. In his second season, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Good job to fight that one off. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela settles under this one, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, catcher.
Now, Tyler Heineman. First time up, he grounded to third. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Up the middle. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Neto.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Just
Nope,
missed.
outside.
Slice the other way and foul. One, 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Angels leave one. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Angels,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Kirby Yates.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Digging in,
leading
Connor
off for the Red
Wong.
Sox,
Went down
catcher,
looking on
Connor
3
Wong.
pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that
Inside
misses. And that's ball 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. That's
Ball
down and
3.
in. A slider missed. on the ground to the right side. Shanuel takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Second baseman, Anthony Siegler.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Jackknifes out of the way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out. Runner at second. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Really nice double last time after a long battle at the plate.
Ball one.
Man at second. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
That's to third. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That's a ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
That's ball two.
The 2-1.
Ball
Just
three.
missed. Wilson Contreras would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Out towards right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Angels 1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So in now for the Angels, number 43.
Number 43.
Late on that fastball. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Tyron Guerrero, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Slayton getting cranked up as well. The 0-2.
Oh, that's inside.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Hey.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Ball one.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball in. Hey. Ball.
On the ground to third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. And our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Wilson Contreras digs in now.
The designated hitter, Wilson Contreras.
Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here we go, Kirby. That one fouled off. The 2-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2.
His
Yep, that ball
understanding of
went
the
out.
strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Now a fly ball to right center. Soler should have this one. Brings it in. Then there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
One out man at first. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. And the 0-1.
That's a ball. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kirby Yates will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Angels,
game for the
number
Angels, Jose
65.
Fermin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Oh, 0-1 now.
Ball 1.
Contreras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's
Ball,
inside.
that's in.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball,
Yep,
and that
I
got
got
him.
him. Take your bait.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop.
First and
Andrew
second,
Monasterio.
2 outs. Andrew Monasterio will hit next.
Oh, that
Activity in the
pitch is out.
bullpen for the Angels. Chase Silson appears to be getting loose. Two on, 2 outs. That one
Oh, that's
way
off the plate.
inside.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And he swings through that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's
That's out.
outside. And now 3-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
To the right side, and he can't come up with it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Ball
Off the
one,
plate,
no
ball one.
strikes. All loaded up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In
Ball
danger of walking in the tying run.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Ball 4, and a run
First
comes
base.
in to score.
Up next
He's really
for the
gotten
Red
himself
Sox,
into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up. Anthony Siegler up next for the Red Sox.
Ball one.
This is
That's ball
again
two.
5 in a row.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that's fouled off. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Next offering way upstairs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. In the air out towards right center. Soler on the move to the alley. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston,
now for the bottom of the
number
6th,
41.
and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tyron Guerrero. He's been so good against lefties.
And leading off for the Hellos, designated hitter, Josh Lowe.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela moving under this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Left fielder,
Wade Meckler now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's a little bit low.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Two down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Angels.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Chase Silseth.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder, Sagan Rafaela.
Hey!
Way out front for strike 2. Silseth measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. That one blasted deep to right. That's got a chance. On his toes, pulls it back over the wall. Here comes Wilson Contreras. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Ball 1, no strikes. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next
Solid
for the
swing
Red
from
Sox,
start to end.
third
On time
baseman,
with
Caleb
everything.
Durbin.
Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Hey!
Contreras off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Jonathan Walton.
Jonathan Walton.
Ball, that's out.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Fought off foul.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The tying run at the plate. That one at triple digits.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Tying run at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a
Up
strikeout.
next for the Angels, the shortstop,
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Ball 1.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
The Halos with the tying run at the plate. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyron Guerrero departs. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
The new
Boston,
pitcher in the game,
number
Greg
57,
Weiser.
Well, he's been hit
Weiser.
pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under it. And that is the third out of the inning. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Angels 1. Ready to begin the
Leading off
eighth.
for the Red Sox,
Leading off,
first
Romy
baseman,
Gonzalez.
Romy Gonzalez.
Nope. Outside. Ball inside.
Inside.
Ball, that's in.
And now 3-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one
Ball
misses.
four.
So a
Take
leadoff
it.
walk.
Up next
Pretty
for the
easy
Red
walk
Sox,
right there. Last pitch
fielder,
wasn't even much to
Jeremy
think about.
Duran.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Gonzalez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Almost got him. And a 1-2. Got him. One down.
Up next for the Red Sox, short Andrew
One out
Monasterio.
man at first. And next for the Red Sox, Andrew Monasterio. 1 for 3. That one's
Nope,
upstairs.
that's a ball.
Ball 1. Red Sox by 2. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. That one 95 to finish him
For the
off.
Red Sox, catcher, Connor Wong.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chase Silseth out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now Pitching for
So the Angels turn to their
Number
bullpen for a new
37.
pitcher, Brent Suter.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one pulled foul. Fights it off, he'll see another. Man at second.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Next
Ball
one
that's
misses.
outside.
Now 2-2.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. One left for the Red Sox, but they still lead it 3-1. Bottom of the 8th.
And leading
So
off
in now
for
for the
the
Angels,
First
Nolan
baseman,
Shotwell.
Nolan Shotwell.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2.
Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and 2 now. Just
Whoa,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ball 1.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And that one clips the corner. Got him swinging. 2 out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
That's a
Did
ball.
a nice job right there.
Low in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Joe Adele.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Quick move to first. Low. Dives back in safely. Oh, 1 down.
That's a ball.
In the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Angels strand one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back in Anaheim. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Anthony Siegler. And that one fouled off. Up the middle. Neto fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Sagan Rafaela.
Ball.
Action
That's
in the
inside.
Angels bullpen. Sam Bachman, the closer, is getting loose.
That's in. Ball 2.
And that is out of play. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. That one hit to right. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Wilson Contreras.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Caleb Durbin getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Durbin tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. Two on, 2 outs. Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. And they take a 3-run lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and the lead is up to 5.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brent Suter is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Here
the
comes the
Angels,
closer here in the
number
9th,
40,
Sam Bachman.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now batting Jaron Duran. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. In for a strike. 1 and 2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston,
now as they hand the ball to a
63,
fresh arm to start the
Justin
bottom of the
Slayton.
9th. Justin Slayton.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And leading off for the Hellos, left fielder, Wade Meckler.
Hey!
And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now one
Nope.
missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One, 2 now. And they'll do it again. This one popped up. Siegler. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman, Donovan Watson.
That's a
Just
ball.
missed. Swing and a foul out of play. late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss. Angels with only one out left.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Heineman in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
That's ball 2.
Foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2 down, nobody on. Misses
ball
just
3.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. They're down to their final strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the air to left center. Duran coming on. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.